как там хуярит.
Ой, я отсюда аж тепло чувствую.
A gas processing plant in Orenburg is on fire again. Authorities deny the incident. A fire has broken out again at a local gas processing plant in the city of Orenburg. This was reported on October 20th by local residents on social media. The Astra analytical community also confirmed the incident by geolocating the published footage. The video shows flames on the territory of the enterprise. According to Astra, the footage was taken directly from the plant's industrial site. At the same time, the Regional Ministry of Emergency Situations of the Russian Federation stated that there was no fire. Local media outlets, including RIA Novosti on October 20th, 2025, quoted officials as calling the reports false. According to eyewitnesses, this is the second fire in 2 days. The day before, on October 19th, the plant was attacked by drones. The attack was reported by the governor of the region, Yevgeny Solntsev. He acknowledged partial damage to the infrastructure and the fire in one of the shops. The Orenburg gas processing plant is one of the largest in the world. Its annual capacity is about 37.5 billion cubic meters of gas. The plant is located in the village of Kolodny Kliuchi, which is part of the city of Orenburg. Despite the statements of the authorities, footage from the scene shows a new fire. The plant remains one of the key targets of drone attacks in the interior of Russia. The day before, it was reported that drones had attacked the Novokuybishevsk refinery for the 5th time. Another electrical substation has mysteriously caught fire in Russia, this time in Berezniki, Perm Krai, leaving parts of the city without power or water. After that, the power supply to houses in the city of Berezniki in the Perm region, where a fire occurred at an electrical substation, has been restored and water pumping stations are operating. This was announced on October 19th by the head of the city, Alexei Kazachenko. Electricity is supplied to residential buildings and social institutions. Water pumping stations number 17 and number 18 are going into operation, he wrote on the Telegram channel. Kazachenko added that trolleybus traffic had resumed and telephone and internet connections had been restored in the city. Queues formed at gas stations in Surgut, Western Siberia. Drivers arrive hours before opening to secure fuel. Fuel shortages hit roughly 76% of Russian regions between late August and mid-October 2025, according to monitoring by analyst Stanimir Dobrev. The Far East, Siberia, and occupied territories saw the first disruptions during the week of 25th to 31st August, with shortages spreading westward over the following 8 weeks as supply problems intensified across most of the country. The Russian war blogger Maxim Kalashnikov says that on parts of the front line, the ratio of killed and wounded is almost 1-to-1 already. His friend Yuri Yevich blames Ukrainian drones for preventing evacuations at any time of the day or night. In a video interview, Kalashnikov and Yevich discuss what Kalashnikov calls a terrible problem. I judge by what they write about evacuations and medical losses. That is, our wounded are not being transported for objective reasons and are forced to wait for help, sometimes for days while wounded. It is very, very difficult to evacuate them. And they say that now our medical losses are not 1 to 3. It's not 3 wounded for every 1 killed, but almost 1-to-1 already. Yevich agrees and comments, I used to scare our listeners when I was recording my broadcasts, saying, the situation is seriously frightening, but now I'm trying to calm them down because the situation is so frightening that if we start talking about it like that, especially with emotion, our listeners will completely lose all logic and the ability to take action. You know what that's like. He claims that Finland, Moldova, and Poland are attacking us with regular troops, their entire armies, not just PMC mercenary units, while Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, and Tajikistan are conducting exercises led by British intelligence against Russia. They'll attack us, Japan, NATO, when they launch ballistic missiles en masse, not just one at a time like now. When they launch strikes with tens of thousands of tomahawks, like they did against Yugoslavia. And to top it all off, they'll use nuclear weapons. That's when the losses will be truly impressive. Having ensured that his listeners should now be in a calm state of mind, he explains why the medical situation is so bad. Saving the life of a wounded man on the battlefield, only 15% is medical care. The rest is 85% evacuation. So you cut him, stopped the bleeding, insulated the dugouts, set up IVs. Then what? You can't bring the whole ward, the whole hospital with you to the battlefield, and you can't bring doctors. And there, the enemies will destroy everything, and they will kill you all. It's obvious. So you need to retreat to the rear. So, a dramatic development. I don't know. Epic making. Radical. Drones. In many places now, you can't even drive 15 kilometers to the front line, because any vehicle will be immediately destroyed. Carrying someone out on foot isn't even funny. A group of people slowly carrying a wounded person is the most convenient target, who will also be destroyed on the spot. Previously, we would go in at dusk, leave at dawn, and all actions were carried out at sunset. Well, the enemy is not stupid. He concentrates all his drone activity during these periods of time, and due to the number of drones and the attentiveness of the observers, who mostly rest during the remainder of the time, he has also eliminated the possibility of calm logistics during this time. According to South Korea's Minister of Defense, An Gyubok, the country has officially begun serial production of the Hyunmoo-5 ballistic missile, described as the most powerful non-nuclear missile in the world. This marks a significant milestone in South Korea's evolving defense strategy, aimed at maintaining deterrence without breaching international agreements that prohibit it from developing nuclear weapons. South Korea's approach centers on maximizing the destructive potential of conventional warheads while ensuring rapid mass production and deployment capability. Minister An emphasized that the Hyunmoo-5 systems will be placed on active combat duty by the end of this year, signaling the country's readiness to counter growing military threats from North Korea. The Hyunmoo-5 made its first public appearance during last year's Armed Forces Day Parade, showcasing South Korea's progress in long-range precision strike technology. While detailed technical specifications remain classified, available information suggests the missile weighs around 36 tons, with an impressive 8-ton warhead, an extraordinary figure for a non-nuclear system. The missile's range is estimated at 3,000 to 3,500 kilometers, placing not only the entire Korean peninsula, but also much of Northeast Asia within reach. By fielding such a weapon, Seoul is reinforcing its doctrine of overwhelming conventional response, ensuring that any hostile action by Pyongyang could be met with devastating precision strikes. The Hyunmoo-5 thus represents not only a technological leap forward, but also a strategic message that South Korea can maintain credible deterrence and regional stability without crossing the nuclear threshold.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comments section. The membership link is in the description.
Every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.